I remember the exact instant I stopped loving her. It wasn't when she betrayed me. It hit me the moment she laughed at me for noticing. She acted untouchable, cloaking her disrespect behind a mask of independence. I let her think that for a while. That was her first mistake. We had been married for 3 years, and before that, 5 years together. She had been my anchor, or at least, that's what I believed. She laughed at my jokes when no one else did. She squeezed my hand under the table when life felt unbearable. I gave her everything. A home, my trust, my devotion. But trust is delicate. Once broken, it has no value. Her best friend had always lingered, a shadow threading through our marriage. I tolerated it. I told myself it was harmless, that her loyalty outweighed temptation. But loyalty is meaningless when attention is a drug. And he was her dealer. The first warning was subtle. She started guarding her phone. Quick smiles at messages. Screen flipping down the second I entered the room. Work email, she'd say. I wanted to believe her, but belief wears out fast. The second warning screamed louder. She asked if she could travel with him. Just the two of them. It's a group trip, she said. But the group was just him and her. I said no, not angrily, not possessively, but firmly, calmly, the way a man sets a boundary and expects it respected. She didn't argue. Instead, she posted a photo at the airport of the two of them, captioned, "Men think they own you." That was her declaration of war. I didn't comment. I didn't call. I didn't beg. I had learned that the loudest man in the room is often the weakest. Instead, I opened my phone, updated my status to single, booked a meeting with my lawyer, froze our joint accounts, and canceled a marriage license renewal she didn't even know was due. By the time she boarded her flight, she was still married. By the time she landed, she was homeless, accountless, and husbandless. When she returned, I wasn't at the airport. I wasn't home either. She was met with silence. My side of the closet stripped bare. Keys on the counter. Divorce papers on the table with her name typed in. Her calls flooded in. I didn't answer. Her texts went from confused to pleading to furious. "You're overreacting. It was just a trip. You're pathetic." I stayed quiet. Silence, I've learned, weighs heavier than shouting. Revenge isn't just about leaving. It's about precision. While she flaunted her freedom online, I collected evidence. Screenshots, emails, bank statements showing she funneled money into joint vacations with him, even hotel bookings under both their names. She thought she was clever, hiding her tracks. She forgot I worked in finance. Numbers tell the truth, and I followed every number to its ugly conclusion. When I filed for divorce, I didn't simply claim irreconcilable differences. I attached proof of infidelity, financial misconduct, and abandonment of marital duties. Judges don't care about feelings. They care about evidence. I handed them a binder full. The confrontation wasn't loud. It was surgical. Across from me in the lawyer's office, she expected me to crumble, beg, plead for reconciliation. Instead, I slid the folder toward her. Her face drained as she flipped page after page. Screenshots of her own words, receipts in her name, photos she thought were private. Her lawyer leaned in and whispered something that made her shoulders slump. She realized this wasn't a battle she could win. The fallout was spectacular. Her best friend vanished the moment the legal storm began. Men like him chase only the forbidden. Once she was free, she became boring baggage. Her family, who once adored her, took my side. They saw the arrogance, the public humiliation. They told her she'd thrown away a good man. I didn't need to gloat. Their disappointment did it for me. Social media. She tried to spin the story, claiming I was controlling, insecure, toxic. But screenshots don't lie. I shared just one. Her "men think they own you" post beside her flight confirmation with his name. The internet did the rest. She lost her reputation. Friends whispered. Her job questioned her professionalism. And I, quiet and patient, walked away untouched. The sweetest moment wasn't legal or financial. It came when she showed up at my new apartment, eyes red, mascara smeared, voice trembling. She begged me to talk, admitted her mistake, claimed I was the love of her life. I let her in, listened, watched her unravel. And when she finally asked, "Can we fix this?" I stood, opened the door, and said, "No, I don't fix trash. I take it out." Then I shut it. People ask if I regret it, if I miss her. The truth? No. I mourn the woman I thought I married. She died the moment she chose public humiliation over private respect. The woman she became, the one who betrayed, mocked, underestimated me, deserved everything she got. I didn't just survive, I leveled up. Clean break, stronger spine, reputation for silence and precision. The thing about betrayal? It doesn't destroy you. It reveals you. She thought she'd broken me. Instead, she sharpened me. So when I look back at her smug airport photo, caption, "Men think they own you," I smile. She was half right. Men don't own women, but I own the ending.